Alright, Wagwan from the early morning to sunset. It's brother saying you're back with your boy Buggz, and you already know what it is. We're gonna try and get back into a little vlogging video. As you can see behind me, if you may not have noticed or just had that reference point from before, I don't have the same background, same green screen, same room behind me. We're in a new room, new setup. Ignore that little rustling sound. Just left some rapping on some stuff because you know we're trying to protect the deposit and all of that. You feel me? But anywho, yeah, man. I was just trying to make a random video, see if the acoustics, if the visuals, everything like that was all right. But I was just gonna talk about something random, to be honest. I don't know. This is my little theory. The latest, last, final, long-awaited, gonna be very missed. But yeah, the final chapter of Attack on Titan is coming out soon. So I just wanted to drop this little theory. I do think that Hajime Isayama, the creator apparently of the show, did borrow a lot of stuff from real life, of course, like just the Germanic, English, Japanese type of characters that they've borrowed. But I do feel like that is a subversion of um, what the story is actually based on. Because what I'm just going to use as a jumping off point is Marley. Now, why the name Marley? Because there's the real life country Mali in Africa, and then yeah, Mali has some maritime connotations behind it as well. But I'm not sure if anybody's got the answer yet. I'm just gonna spoiler alert it myself. It's not an actual spoiler. I wouldn't recommend watching this video just in case a spoiler warning. If you haven't watched up until like the season finale, like I understand people might not want to read the manga and just want to wait till the season finale. I mean, not want to read the manga, but wait till the like finale of the anime. But yeah, if you haven't even got that far, I don't know why you're on YouTube looking stuff like even finding a video like this. So anywho, yeah, Marley, I believe, is based on Bob Marley, like just the idea of it. And yeah, we're gonna see where I'm going with this in a second. So Bob Marley, yeah, he used to sing a lot about just Babylon and Rastafarianism. Oops, that's a bit of a spoiler for where I'm gonna go with the rest of this point. But yeah, Bob Marley, I feel like that is a huge influence behind why City of Marley exists and why they chose the name Hajime Sayama, chose the name Marley. And the reason why I feel like there's some significance to Bob Marley is just him singing, like I said, about the Babylon system. So Attack on Titan is a very strong socio-political commentary on just like the effects of war, racism, tradition, um, different interpretations of history, what the victor tells you versus what the loser, and if you're even aware of the loser, if they're losing, what just the different wars and battles going on within wars and battles. It's a very good show. That's why I do say it's going to be very well missed, long awaited, and whatnot. But yeah, so the Babylon system again with the whole armbands like what they had in World War Two with the apparently what again we've been told. I wasn't alive back then, but yeah, I went to Berlin myself before this whole lockdown thing. Managed to lose my phone at an Uno the Activist concert the like night before I went to the whole city tour, went to the wall and stuff. So I had to actually listen to the tour guide, and it was interesting that there's 2711 when you like blocks, stone, concrete slabs, whatever used at the memorial. And I asked the tour guide because again I don't have a phone to take pictures and stuff. This was actually before she said you guys go and take pictures. I was like, why are there 2,711 blocks? And then she was like, oh, you know, all the stuff I know about this tour, about this memorial and all of that. I actually don't know why there's 2,711. I was like, interesting, because I'm just like, if you like read up about stuff and you're the type of person who will watch Attack on Titan and think, why would they call it Marley? Just like that's something that crosses your mind and Eldia and stuff. But we'll get to that part next, don't worry. But it's just with 5 minutes. I'm not counting the seconds or the time or the hours or this man-made stuff. Anyway, it's all eternal. But we're getting there. Oh my days, I'm getting ahead of myself. So Marley, Babylon System, yeah. Zion. So Zion is just like, I think I looked up who actually sang the song By the Rivers of Babylon, where we sat down and there we wept when we remembered Zion. So Zion, this has been referenced in pop culture recently, very widespread in The Matrix. So The Matrix itself, if you're just on some spiritual journey, I'm sure you've heard the reality that we're living in, this plane net, this plane, this, we're not sure if it's a sphere, a flat. Oh, people are sure that if they are very fairly convinced that it's a sphere, then on the other side, you have the people who are fairly convinced that it's flat, and then you have the people in the middle, like that. They're kind of a bit like, oh, I don't know, like they've lied to us so much, which is where we're coming to from the Babylon System and Zion and Marley, and just yeah, the truths and half lies and stuff that they're told there. So even like Grisha himself, like this is, we're getting into some spoilers here, yeah. Just his journey from Marley into Eldia. A bit of backstory from me. I was born in Nigeria, British Caribbean father. He was born in England. My grandma, his mum, came from Jamaica when she was a little girl. It's just, yeah, a bunch of mad, like, so it's like relatable. Anybody is first generation, second generation immigrant. Even the term immigrant, it's like being a internment member, like a subject of emir. Immigrant. Okay, so we just cracked another code in Attack on Titan. Hajime Isayama and the people that you work for. It's not good for life of eternal spiritual slavery, but you do put some interesting things out into the ether for people to kind of analyze anyway. But yeah, so Marley, Babylon System, Zion, the whole setup there. So why is Bob Marley like? How can we relate him to an intelligent titan? So these intelligent titans, like, it's crazy. I don't want to spoil it. It's mad. Like they go into this whole thing where like there's parasites and DNA and just an accident and some crazy evolution, bruh. Just like, spoiler warning, spoiler alert. Okay, if you're not up to like, I'm not even sure if I'm talking about stuff that's only been in the manga, but yeah. So I even lost track of where I was. I'm trying to censor out the spoilers as I go along. Yes. What was I? So you've got the Zion, Zion, the lies that they're told in Marley. So moving on to Eldia. Eldia. What's Eldia like? So you've got like these people who are just like on their own place, like don't even know what's going on. That's what I was talking about. The intelligent titans. Why is Bob Marley like a representative of Marley? Because he was a very popular musician. Rastafarianism, you know. I don't think he even sang about smoking the herb, the ganja, that much. But he's very interrelated with that whole aesthetic, and yeah, just the cultural influence that Bob Marley had. Like I work with people that were at his Crystal Palace concert in 1969, I believe. Just like have actually felt that energy and stuff like that, and the way that can sweep over countries, continents, and stuff like that. Like the influence is real. So just the influence that has on the younger generation and stuff like that, it's a lot like these warrior candidates. This is a whole nother thing. So also just like the idea that they think that they're doing good, but they're actually causing like widespread destruction. So that's a whole nother topic about what do the titans actually represent. So you have the unintelligent, like just normal titans, like the weird ones that just randomly eat people, and then you have the intelligent titans that are just there spreading the chaos and stuff like that. So you have to ask yourself, Marley, Bob Marley, culture creation, titans, intelligent titans, warrior candidates, immigrants. It's, yeah, I'm trying to help crack a lot of codes here. just I don't know if this is obvious. I haven't done a lot of research. I'm not in too much into the whole like AOT SNK scene, but I do like I've watched it on off. I watched it back in the day when it first came out, like 2014, 15. I'm not sure if that's when it first came out. That's when I started watching it. Stopped, picked it back up in like beginning of this year because my friend was just like, "You've been watching it," and then I was like, "This guy likes to spoil stuff. He spoiled Prison Break. I think he spoiled some of Breaking Bad." But yeah, I just want people to, yeah, kind of get what the moral of the story is. Even like the flipping walls and the like titans were used to make the walls, and then the fact that they're changing memories like in the show, and that's kind of similar to media. Like, I kind of got that. I forgot where medium. I've like not Emir, like in media or something like that. But I've already got the immigrants link. I just got that from today, but I think in media was what I was thinking of. But yeah, again, Bob Marley, like people just think, oh yeah, this little boy, he came from Jamaica with his half white daddy and his Jamaican mummy and that, and they didn't like him because he was half caste and that. When does some real stuff really hit the mainstream like that? From news, political issues, crimes, music, like just popularity, anything like that. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it's like just I don't know what to predict for the final chapter. Whether it's gonna be like, oh, Aaron, they knew what Aaron's mission was and stuff like that. We're gonna see anyway. But LDO as well. Just quickly touch on that. I think that's more to do with like Nubia, Africa, if you want to go there, Sumeria, Levi. Again, you guys can do your research. The priests of Levi, the Leviathan spirit, stuff like that. Just what do the Survey Corps symbolize to you? Let me know in the comments. If you watch Attack on Titan, if you agree with any of these theories, vibe with them, want to extrapolate them into real life, get your frequency and your vibrations higher, like you're playing NBA 2K17, the Spike Lee story. Tell me if you get that reference. I'm kidding. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoy a little breakdown analysis of what I just got from Attack on Titan and the Marlians and the choice of name and stuff like that. I am gonna put some. I don't put too much thought into it really. I just, again, I don't think this was something I saw popularized as an idea. They have on Yinkapon or whatever is like the token black guy and a few others dotted around, but it's mostly a what's it called, Caucasian cast or whatever, of the Mikasa being the Orient representation. With, I'm not gonna spoil too much again. I think they might have come up in the anime. I haven't watched the anime since yeah, Gabby popped someone. But anywho, sorry if I spoiled any of it, too much of it. And again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments at least if you've watched a lot of it, all of it. Apologies about the mess in the background and stuff, a coffee cup and some blah, 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 blah. And yeah, man, like and subscribe and all that if you feel it's necessary. I'm not asking you, judging you if you don't and whatnot. And yeah, hopefully more videos like this in the new setup. Peace.